The goats are super happy after all the rain. They do not like to get rained on. They run to the barn when it rains. Some leftover rock from the septic install, we'll try to repurpose that for something. And it's still too wet to work on the grade around the build site. Everything's dried up a bit more. You know, the sun's out. And it's great to take a breath and just count our blessings. We now have electricity, we have the city water run, and our own septic system right up to the build site. So we're just trying to get ready for starting on the form boards for the concrete. We just need to finalize the base. Our rock pad still looks good. We rented a different plate compactor this time. It has a water reservoir to help keep the dust down. We just had to fill up the reservoir with water with a very long hose. Funny thing is, we really needed this at the very start when everything was super dusty, but it wasn't available to rent. So yeah, we're just raising up the base elevation a little bit more, and we're hitting some loose areas before adding more rock. A lot of this looks great as is, but we're trying to get our finished floor about 8 inches above the final grade. We set up the rotary laser on a sandbag, and we're adding more 3/4 inch clean rock. Another layer has been added, and we're ready to compact. So now my son's taking a turn using the plate compactor, and he's like the perfect age to take on a big job like this. He's 12 years old. So again, we're just looking for a well-graded rock overall for our sub base and base. We have 1.5 inch, we have 3/4 inch, crusher run, mason sand. We're planning to primarily use the mason sand for a final grade and the leftovers for backfilling and bedding the plumbing under the slab. We even mixed in some leftover 1/4 inch rock from patching up our old barn and topping off our neighbor's road. Really, you shouldn't have to mess with all this. Just get a well-graded rock and be done with it. Overall, it's been a bit of an experiment and obviously a huge learning curve for us.
How you getting the
You didn't have the Wi-Fi. You said the data.
Okay, let me see.
Just jump.
Not easy.
I know, they're so good.
It's not like they're stairs or something.
Off the dang camera.
Yes.
So everyone's back to work again and mom's supervising and thankfully my eldest daughter drove home to help out again. You know, kids are kids, but our kids do work well together overall. When we have like a common goal, you know, a mission, something to accomplish. Next day, we're just gonna try to quickly dial in the final grade, or what we think will be the final grade. We have plenty of mason sand left over, and we're using our rotary laser and grade rod again to fill in the low areas. And then we'll do like one last compaction before returning the compactor. Well, our kids are definitely growing up fast. Apparently, I'm still growing too, and they think that's funny. Our secret garden now has some fresh vegetables, and the kids are always making chalk art. But yeah, I spent a lot of time just sitting out here, still trying to figure out the plumbing. Well, hopefully I can figure out how to put the concrete form boards together and start on that tomorrow.